Go.
Okay, well, my name is Loren Seeger, and I am I'm getting my master's in journalism and mass communication and a graduate certificate in women's studies. So, body image, I feel, is something that's really important, especially in the feminist field. There's been tons and tons and tons of academic work on the issue, and tons of women and men even who have dedicated their lives to writing about this and bringing more awareness to lots of different avenues. So whether it be in like the academic world, but also just self-esteem children's books, you know. So it's something that has a lot of attention and a lot of people are working for it, but unfortunately you still see the same images over and over again in magazines and television and movies and websites and billboards and anything else, any other medium that you can imagine. So I feel like the dominant values, quote unquote values, are praise and get the most attention, which is why we keep seeing these images, which is why it makes it so difficult to be a woman and and a man. I also feel that a lot of women also don't feel that men are affected by this, and they most definitely are. I would argue women more so, just because of all the other power implications that are, with it. But it's difficult being a woman and seeing these images on a daily basis, not just once, not just twice, but hundreds of times. There's a statistic that's out there saying that women see a media image that's oppressive or exploiting in some way over 1,000 times a day. So when you think that and when you process that, you're going to have some serious emotional and psychological issues that go along with seeing these images, especially if that image looks nothing like you, especially if you're not that 10% that are chosen to be on movies, on billboards, on everything. And that's pretty much the real world. And so, it makes sense, and I'm glad that more and more people are becoming aware of these issues and becoming aware of, eating disorders or body image issues because of that. Because I think that once you talk or think about all the things that go into shaping our society, and of course media is a huge role, and it's not fair to blame all of this on media by any means, but when you think about the people who are pushing out these images, and when you see this image and you think, why am I supposed to look like that? Why am I supposed to dress like that? Why am I supposed to have my hair like that? Why am I supposed to be this figure, and why is this beautiful? Who says it's beautiful? I don't necessarily think it's beautiful, but somebody's trying to tell me that that's what I should strive to be. And if people just start to internalize these things and think about the process instead of just looking at it and being like, oh, I wish my thighs looked like hers. I'm going to have a salad for lunch because summer's around the corner and I need to fit into a bikini. If instead of thinking like that, say, whatever, I don't need to look like that. I'm never going to look like that, even if I try super hard every day. I can still be healthy, and I can try to, and I can take care of myself, but that's not beautiful to me. Why should I try to look like that? So I think when people start making their own definitions of what's beautiful and what's comfortable to them and why these images are being out there, and being very critical of these images and saying, fine, that's there, but I'm not going to go down that road. That's not for me. And maybe even exploring a little more and understanding all the, intersectionalities that go behind that image. I think that women can really feel more empowered and more comfortable with themselves on a daily basis.
Sweet.